Alrighty. A late night live stream. I already know the motherfuckers in the chat. I know when you guys roll in, you're gonna be like, what? What? Why? What? What? Why? I already know. I know exactly what you're gonna say. What's up, guys? Two lives that feel special. Yeah. Here it comes. I'm live for a reason. This shit's fuck wuckied, gang. I'm live for a reason. This shit's fuck wucketied. You're obese, not swole. Dude, I haven't even been live for 60 seconds. Why do my haters have notifications on? Why do you have notifications on if you hate me so much? Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, these Epstein files are so much, or not files, the Epstein emails that just came out are so much worse than I thought. This morning, you guys were like, yo, you should check out, should we be scared? No, you shouldn't be scared. This is the smoking gun. Donnie Diddle's kids just got blasted, okay? For real. Not only did Donnie Diddle's kids get blasted, but we quite literally have like almost concrete evidence that Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad agent. What the fuck? I've been saying this for years. And not just me. I mean, motherfuckers like Alex Jones used to be saying this shit until, you know, Donnie Diddle's kids became the president. And suddenly he's like, oh, but we love Mossad now. Oh, I love Mossad. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $5. I go from finishing the last two lives I missed a drop into the new stream. The universe keeps giving for those who consume your content like a fat kid. Yeah, and I know about fat kids. Cheers. This is my first time catching a live. Well, ain't you in for a goodie, because this shit's about to be fuck wuckied. Lock the fuck in, M. Weight Mix. Lock the fuck in. If you got a seatbelt, put it on. Yo, all right. Let me just start recording. Should I start recording? No, I'll give you a second. I'll give you guys the warm up. I'm gonna give you the warm up before I start recording. Adelita Grijalva was sworn in. To be frank, I thought she wasn't even gonna get sworn in. I thought they were just gonna be like, nah, fuck that, right? Adelita Grijalva was sworn in. That's the Arizona Democrat in Congress. Thank you for the gifted membership, Devil. And because she was sworn in, that's the 218th vote to, quote unquote, release the Epstein files. Now, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't believe we're ever gonna see the files. At least, you know, the way that you think. Karl Marx cube. Bro, it ain't just a Marx cube. It could do anything. I got Mao on there. I got Stalin. Regardless. I still think they're never going to release the entire Epstein files. But as soon as Grijalva was sworn in, during her fucking speech, she's like, first thing I'm doing, releasing the Epstein files. so then the House Republicans, led by four turncoats, right? Who is it? It's like Thomas Massie, Nancy Mace, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and fucking somebody else. Who the fuck is it? But they were like, all right, release the Epstein files. So the Republicans end up being forced, right? And they released 23,000 pages. At the same time, the New York Times got access because they got access to a whole bunch of emails because Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie subpoenaed Jeffrey Epstein's estate. Right? Because we got a fuckload of files in the White House, in the Pentagon, right? That's governmental, but there's also a lot less, but still a fuckload of files in the Jeffrey Epstein estate, right? So they're like, we're gonna subpoena the estate because you're not the government. You can't like stand in our way, not the way that like, you know, Donnie Diddle's kids can. So they get these emails, and at the same time, these drop. So right now, New York Times reporters are combing through 23,000 pages of these Epstein files. Granted, they were released by the Republicans, so I don't believe that we're going to get any smoking guns out of that. But what we did get out of this shit is Donald was 100% aware of the fuck shit that was going on with Jeffrey Epstein. He knew they were... He was in it. He knew they were fucking kids, bro. He knew they were fucking kids. And then also Jeffrey Epstein in one email is like, you gotta see Donald up close, dude. He's so fucking gross. He's so fucking disgusting. It's worse in person. And then just, dude, oh my God, they hated him. They hated him. It's the funniest thing ever because he's always hated. He grew up trying to become part of like the New York like 1% social club, and they were like, nah, you're a fucking loser. Get out of here, right? And then like he tried to get into politics. Well, he's in politics. And they're like, nah, you're a fucking loser, right? And now we're finding out that even when he was part of like the world's most famous sex trafficking ring, they were like, God, this guy's fucking annoying. This guy, hey, listen, hey, we do some fucked up shit, but that guy's fat and stinky. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? All right. That's your taste. That's the taste I'm giving you. And then we're going to make the video because I'm not going to be live for long. I wanted to cover this and I'm going to go play Battlefield, okay? That's all that's going to happen here. I'm going to cover this, I'm going to post it, and then I'm going to go play Battlefield. All right? Is that fair? Thanks for becoming a member for 7 months. MAGA is so dumb, they're already saying, of course Trump knew. That's why he kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago. Oh my God, dude, they will just cope in any possible way. Thank you for the $20. Sounds worse than a failed painting career. Is that a Hitler joke? Anyway. Let's do this. You guys ready? You guys ready to lock in? You guys ready to lock in? You ready? You ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Donnie Diddle's kids may have just been caught red-handed. Donnie Diddle's kids, he may have just been caught red-handed, folks. I am only making this video at this point in time, like at night, because this is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking crazy. There was a whole bunch of emails that were released, right? Because Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie decided, they came up with the idea, it's fucking genius. They said, well, if the government is hiding the Epstein files, like everything that they have, what if we just subpoenaed Jeffrey Epstein's estate? Because that's not the government, that's a dead guy, right? So they subpoena the estate and they get access to all of these emails. And while these emails are released, and they're all about Donald, they're all about how fucking he was completely aware of everything that was going on. Now here in this channel, we understand and we believe, and we fucking firmly believe that Donald Trump was in the shits, right? He wasn't just aware of the shits. He was in the shits, right? We're talking about fucking kids. So he knew. He fucking knew. And these emails are referring to these women as victims. Who the fuck refers to women and or children as victims? Well, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the gifted membership. What are we talking about? Okay. I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta lock the fuck in. Adelita Grijalva gets sworn in. Remember, Mike Johnson hasn't sworn this woman in like 7 weeks. He's like, oh, the government shutdown. Even though that doesn't fucking matter. You've done it before. You've done it for Republicans. So Adelita Grijalva gets sworn in. And during her fucking speech, she goes, first thing I'm doing, releasing the fucking Epstein files, bitch. That's not a direct quote, but I'm gonna show you. Here, get ready.
Our democracy only works when everyone has a voice. This includes the millions of people across the country who have experienced violence and exploitation. Period, Queen. Including Liz Stein and Jessica Michaels, both survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse.
Fuck yeah.
They are here.
She brought 2 of the fucking victims into the fucking room. Like it was like, dude, she pulled a Zoran. Zoran just did this shit to Cuomo. He was like, hey, by the way, Cuomo, so, you know, there's like 13 women who say you're a fucking predator. I got one in the audience. What do you gotta say? You know, and she just pulled a Zo. Should I get Zoran on the fucking board? She pulled a fucking Zoran!
In the gallery with us this evening. Thank you for being here. Just this morning, House Democrats released more emails showing that Trump knew more about Epstein's abuses than he previously acknowledged.
We're going to get to those emails. I got those emails ready for you, but you got to listen. You got to listen to her.
Last time for Congress to restore its role as a check and balance on this administration and fight for we, the American people.
Fuck yes.
That is why I will sign the discharge petition right now to release the Epstein files.
She brought it with her. She brought the fucking Epstein files discharge papers with her. She's being sworn in, and the first thing she does is, give me the Epstein files. Bitch, that's me. That is verbatim what I would do. If I had that power, before my hand lowered from being sworn in, I go, give me the Epstein files. Like, fucking first thing.
Justice cannot wait another day.
Period.
Adelante, mi gente. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
I didn't know she spoke in Spanish. I didn't know she spoke in Spanish, dude. That's the final fuck you, because Donald doesn't know what that means. Donald doesn't know what that means. He's panicking. He's going, what did she just put a spell on me? What was that, Egyptian? What was that? Was that Egyptian? We need to bomb Cairo. Like, oh, that is so fucking funny. Let me hear it again.
Justice cannot wait another day. Adelante, mi gente. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. I yield back.
La reina. La reina. La reina. Mike Johnson's up there like a stupid fuckwit going, you see, this is why I didn't want to swear her in. Okay. Back to the juice. Let's just finish the last 2 seconds because I have, I don't know, something wrong with me. So, back to the juice, right? That happens. And Donnie immediately posts on Truth Social. He goes, he makes 2 of them. He makes 2 of them. This fucking chair, it keeps sinking. All right, he goes. The Democrats are trying to bring up the Jeffrey Epstein hoax again because they'll do anything at all to deflect on how badly they've done on the shutdown and so many other subjects. A very bad or stupid Republican would fall into that trap. The Democrats, 4 of them fell into that trap, you dumb fuck. And it ain't even a trap. This is the thing. You fucked up so bad that the soulless husks of Republicans were like, I don't know, bro, fucking kids may be a line too far. You fucked up so bad that you got 4 fucking turncoats. 4 turncoats! Okay. Only a very bad or stupid Republican would fall into that trap. The Democrats cost us, our country, $1.5 trillion with their recent antics of viciously closing our country, while at the same time putting many at risk. And they should pay a fair price. And there should be no deflections to Epstein or anything else. And any Republicans involved should be focused on opening up our country and fixing the massive damage caused by the Democrats. Now, here's the thing. That wasn't enough for Donnie. He has to hit it again and go, in other words, this is a whole new post. An hour later. In other words, the Democrats are using the Jeffrey Epstein hoax to try and deflect from their massive failures, in particular, their most recent one, the shutdown! So, all right, if this chair keeps sinking, I'm gonna throw it out the fucking window into the rest of the goddamn stream standing. Okay. Lock in. So he's panicking, and now, okay, there is more. This is a long article, and I'm going to try to get through it for you because I know you. You do not have a good attention span, and it's because you sit there, and you scroll, and you play games, you fucking asshole. So, we've got a couple emails here. And then I got shit to show you. Okay. So here's the first email. Now, you got to read it from bottom to top like it's Hebrew. I'm kidding. Holy shit. That's right to left. But you got to read it from bottom to top because it's like emails and like responding and shit. Hebrew because Mossad. Anyway. All right. So he goes, this is from Jeffy to Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay. From Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell. He goes, I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victims spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. Okay. Oh, what? Huh? What the fuck? Okay, so let's pick this one apart just for a second. I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. So he's saying that, like, hey, we've had a lot of friends throughout the years, and a lot of them, they're rats. They're snitches, you know, because you got to remember, when is this? This is written in 2011. Holy fucking shit. Wait, where was I in 2011? Where was I? I was in 8th grade or 9th grade or some shit? Okay. Okay. So in 2011, Epstein was 75% of the way there. Look at that. I'm 75% of the way there. To what? To controlling Donald Trump? To having like eternal blackmail on the man? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, and then so I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. So Trump hasn't ratted it out. Trump is scared, you know what I mean? Trump's like a pussy, shit like that. Victim spent hours at my house with him. I'm gonna assume that they're talking about, you know, like one of the girls that Epstein and, you know, John Casablancas and Jean-Luc Brunel and Donald Trump were sex trafficking through, like, you know, Mar-a-Lago and the Trump modeling agency and all that jazz. And she was a victim of, you know, sexual abuse. And what he's saying when he says, victim spent hours at my house with him, he's saying, he's like, my fucking place is bugged to the high heavens. Do you remember my old video where we were covering Epstein's New York, Manhattan dungeon? He had cameras everywhere and audio recordings, bro. That's what the fucking Epstein files are. We're thinking, you know, stack of papers and shit. No, dude, it's straight up videos. It's straight up videos and audio files and pictures, and he spent hours with the victim. He's never once been mentioned. So essentially he's saying, we got the dirt on him. He's the dog that hasn't barked. We got the dirt on the motherfucker, right? And she responds, Ghislaine Maxwell, and goes, I have been thinking about that. This is in 2011, dogs. What was he doing in 2011? Was he still on The Apprentice? He had to have been. He was still in The Apprentice or some dumb shit. All right, now there's more. All right, now we're fast forwarding to 2019. Donald Trump is the president. So, this is from Jeffrey Epstein to Michael Wolff. Now, if you're not too caught up, this chair keeps leaking. I'm gonna freak out. All right, I gotta get a new chair. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna like put my feet down and kind of stand squat. Michael Wolff is a reporter. I said was. Oof, not looking good for you. But Michael Wolff is a reporter who embedded himself with Epstein, right? And for a long time, people were like, nah, bro, that's bullshit. You were one of them. But he was saying the whole time, he was like, I embedded myself. I got videos. I seen the pictures. I seen it all. I knew something was up and I was tracking it. And now we're finding out he was telling the truth. He was never fucking lying, okay? He got us the dirt and released all this shit, okay? All right, so from Jeffy Epi to Mikey Wolfie, he goes, victim Mar-a-Lago. So this is the name of one of the girls and then some redacted shit. Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Okay, so remember, 2019, Trump is the president during this. And this was when he said some dumb shit where he was like, I knew Jeffrey for 15 years. He's a great guy. He liked to party. And some say he even liked him younger than I did. You know, so you remember this shit, right? So Donnie here claimed, if you remember, he was like, as soon as I found out what Jeffrey Epstein was doing. I told him he's no longer a member of my club, right? Now, Epstein is saying, I was never even a fucking member of this club. And of course he knew about the girls. He asked Elaine to stop. Now, you hear that and you go, oh, Donald asked Elaine to stop raping kids. Nope. Donald asked Elaine to stop stealing them from Mar-a-Lago. Remember when he was like, what did he say about Virginia Giuffre? He was on the plane and he was like, yeah, Jeffrey, he stole girls from me. And then the reporter, brave reporter, goes, was one of those women Virginia Giuffre? And he goes, yeah, absolutely. Nice tits. No, he didn't say that last part. But this is my point. Donald, listen, I know they're saying they're trying to they're like, oh, Donald knew what was going on. Nah, bitch, Donald was what was going on. He is what was going on, okay? You guys see the chair just sinking? Just fucking sinking? If you're listening to this in a car, I just beat up my chair a little bit. All right, let's keep going. Whew. Okay, so we start here. Yeah. Okay, so Michael Wolff writes, I hear CNN is planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you, either on air or in scrum afterwards, right? So he sends this to Jeffy Epi, sort of as like a, hey, brother, warning. They're going to ask Donald if you two were friends, because you know how, at this point, I think he's in prison, right? Oh, wait, no, this is in 2015. So I think he's in prison at this point. I don't remember when he was in prison. Don't fucking matter. But so he goes, I hear CNN is planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationship with you, either on air or in some scrum afterwards, right? And then Jeffrey Epstein writes, if I were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it should be? Brother, are you Donald? Is Donald Trump Jeffrey Epstein all along? Am I gonna peel off that mask and it's Jeffrey Epstein? Like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, we know what's going on, right, guys? You know what's going on, right, guys? Una mattina mi sono alzato, un bello ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato, ho trovato l'invasor. These fascist fucks are watching everything fucking crumble. Oh, this gives me motion. I'm getting Mao on the screen. Mao Zedong. All right. Jesus Christ. All right, okay. So Jeffrey says, if we were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it should be? And then Michael Wolff, the rat, he's the rat. He's in there, but he's one of us. He's the rat. He's like, yeah, see? Meanwhile, he's fucking gathering. He's gathering intel. So Michael goes, I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on a plane or to the house, or on the plane, they're talking about the Lolita Express. He goes, if he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Or, if it really looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say, Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is the victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime. Regime, he said. Dang, I call it a regime because I hate the motherfucker and I think he's an authoritarian dictator. Why the fuck are you calling it a regime? Mossad. Need I say more? Okay. We got more. So this is fuckwuckied. This is straight up fuckwuckied. I got more for you. Okay. So, Okay, so this is, I know it says Sultan bin Sulayem, and a lot of you are going to read that and you're dyslexic, and you're going to go, is that Mohammed bin Salman? It's not. And this is like the CEO of some Dubai billionaire company. Maybe he's like a fucking oil baron. I don't fucking know. But so Jeffrey Epstein writes an email to Sultan bin Sulayem and says, never heard of him. Donald is close to no one. He talks to many people. He tells each one something different. And then Sultan writes, oh, wait. Oh, it goes from bottom to top because it's Mossad. Okay, so it starts off with Sultan saying, do you know him? I heard he's close to Trump. And then Epstein goes, never heard of him. Donald is close to no one. He talks to many people. He tells each one something different, right? Now we already read this one earlier. Now we've got, we've got from Michael Wolff to Jeffrey Epstein. Michael goes, there's an opportunity to come forward this week and talk about Trump in such a way that could garner you great sympathy and help finish him. Interested? What do you mean, help finish him? This is in 2016. This is October of 2016. So what? He hasn't even won the election yet. It's ridiculous. All right, now this one's really funny. Okay. All right, I find it funny. There's another one. Hopefully we'll get to it, where Jeffrey says some shit along the lines of, he's so gross, it's way worse in person. You gotta see him up close. I believe you, Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. So it starts off here on the bottom. It starts off here, and it goes, Kathy Rumler writes to Jeffrey Epstein. She says, it makes no difference whether it was his money. Issue is failure to disclose. Plus, fact that he has lied his ass off about it makes it clear that he knew it was illegal. And then Epstein responds and says, you see, I know how dirty Donald is. Pause. Dirty Donald. Dirty Donald. Dirty Donald. I like that. I'm going to take that from you. I'm going to use that. Thank you for Dirty Donald. Okay, so he says, you see, I know how dirty Donald is. Now, again, I'm making another joke here. I know he's saying, I know how dirty Donald Trump is, right? But I really want to believe that he's saying, I know how dirty Donald is. Like, I know him, and like in his mind, he calls him Dirty Donald. If you catch him when I'm putting, this is fucking stupid. Let me go back. Okay. You see, I know how dirty Donald is. My guess is that non-lawyers, New York business people have no idea what it means to have your fixer flip. Is Jeffrey Epstein, are you telling me that you're Donald Trump's fixer and that these people don't understand that if your fixer flips on you, you're fucked? You're fucked. And what do you mean, I know how dirty Donald is? I know what you mean. I'm playing it down a little bit for the libs watching, but what do you mean? Huh? What do you mean? I think you mean, yeah, but it was the guy fucking a kid. What, Jeff? What? Is that what you just said? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here, guys. I highly recommend that you, if you have a New York Times subscription, you read this entire article. They're updating it every fucking every like 5 minutes. Now, I'm not going to show you the entire article because it's damn fucking long, but there was a couple of parts that I did want to show you. So there's this part. The thousands of documents include numerous references to Mr. Trump, including some in which Mr. Epstein discusses their relationship. Others are innocuous. In one exchange, Mr. Epstein is apparently pitched on a transaction related to his Boeing 727 by someone who says they previously worked for Mr. Trump. So this is the Lolita Express, right? Pitched on this is Donald Trump trying to buy the Lolita Express, which allegedly, according to Michael Wolff, is where Donald Trump and Melania fucked for the first time. On the Lolita Express on their way to Epstein Island, which almost makes me believe, like, yo, who the fuck is Melania? For real, guy. Like, am I fucking out of my mind? We know he's compromised. He's compromised by Mossad. He's compromised. But you're telling me Mossad agent Jeffrey Epstein on his fucking pedophile plane headed to his fucking child sex trafficking island. That's where that's where you fuck the first lady. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck is Melania? Dude, peel that one off. It's Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay. So, another one. A recurring presence in the message is the author Michael Wolff, who acted as an advisor to Mr. Epstein. Quote, I believe Trump offers an ideal opportunity. End quote. Mr. Wolff wrote to Mr. Epstein in March 2016, according to the email, suggesting that, quote, becoming an anti-Trump voice gives you a certain political cover, which you decidedly don't have now. Oh, shit. Well, that's pretty fuck-wuckied. That's pretty straight up fuck-wuckied. All right, so Nancy Mace, who I fucking hate, she's a disgusting piece of shit. She's like transphobic, Islamophobic, racist. Somehow she's misogynistic. It's insane. But she turncoated. This is why I said earlier, I was like, do you know how bad you have to fuck up to get like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Nancy Mace to turncoat on you? Like this, like literally, it was like for some people, we're talking about demons. This woman's a fucking demon, okay? This woman's a fucking demon. And she was like, it's literally like a demonic voice, dude. Like imagine a fucking demon going like, I mean, I'm a demon, but like fucking kids is a little bit too far, man. Like, what the fuck? Do you know? Oh God, you're so fucked. He's so fucked. Donnie may be fucked. There's Michael Wolff. By the way, he looks a lot like this one actor. I don't know the actor's name, but am I the only one who thinks I've like this is like, he looks like that actor, and I don't even know who it is, but he looks just like him. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, so now we got the emails that I showed you earlier, right? You know who I'm referring to? Exactly, and we don't know their name. All right, we got the emails from earlier. We talked about Adelita Grijalva. A lot of the emails were talking about Larry Summers, right? He's the former Treasury Secretary. Don't forget, guys, Donald Trump offered Jeffrey Epstein a fucking... or there was rumored that he offered Jeffrey Epstein a position in his 2016 presidency. You know, so... Yeah, it seems like Epstein was fucking embedded in the first regime, which leads me to believe I don't think Mossad killed Jeffrey Epstein. Dude, I want to see those fucking tapes of him like in the cell. How fucking funny would it be if they gave us the actual tapes of Jeffrey Epstein dying and Donald did it with his bare hands? Like, the camera cuts and then, Jeffrey, you knew this day would come. Dirty Donnie's here, baby. Oh, no loose ends. Okay. Yeah, Grijalva said the majority of the body has failed to hold the Trump regime accountable. She took a swipe at Speaker Johnson without naming him. This is an abuse of power. One individual should not be able to unilaterally obstruct the swearing in of a duly elected member of Congress. Exactly. Mike Johnson needs to be fucking investigated. You know, he needs to be fucking. Yeah, I want to see his fucking hard drive. You better tell me what's in there, huh? All right. So yeah, it was Thomas Massey and Ro Khanna. Shout out, yo. your boy has talked with Ro Khanna. He's based as fuck. I had like a meeting with him. And you know, I got to talk to him. I got to ask him a couple of questions. So Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie, and it's funny because Thomas Massie is a Republican from Kentucky. But again, like I said earlier, fucking kids is too far for a lot of people. So Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna is a Democrat in California. They together were the ones who like led the charge and got this subpoena. You know what I'm saying? They got the subpoena off of the Jeffrey Epstein estate. Let's just real quick, I'll show you her getting sworn in.
Will Representative-elect Grijalva and members of the Arizona delegation present themselves in the well? And all members will rise.
Did you hear that? Did you hear one of them yell, "Finally"? Let me let you hear that again.
Members will rise.
I want to know who the fuck that is. I want to know who the fuck that is.
And the representative-elect will raise her right hand.
Thanks for the $10.
Swear or affirm that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which you are about to enter, so help you God. I do. Congratulations, you're now a member of the 119th Congress.
Sorry guys, there's a baby in the hallway. She does not like human babies. Thanks, babe. Okay, so Grijalva gets sworn in, goaded, and that takes us back to the beginning of the video. It all started with her getting sworn in, giving her that power. I bet you Mike was shaking in his fucking boots. I bet you Mike was shaking in his fucking boots. All right, I gotta go deal with the dog, so I'm gonna cut the video here. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing. It helps me immensely. If you're here live, you stay. We got to keep on going. If you're here live, you stay. We're going to keep on going. If you're watching this pre-recorded, I love you. Don't forget to buy merch. This is real independent media, by the way. I never had a conversation with an advertiser, a billionaire, a government. So if you do want to support me financially, you can buy merch. You can click the thanks button down below to donate directly to the channel. You can hit the join button down below to become a member, give you access to member-only content and some cool emotes, including one of Luigi, who just got to run around the hallway a little bit. Weenie, hi! You want to say hi to everybody? Hold on. Oh, hi, Mama. Hi, everybody. I'm Luigi. Thanks, baby. All right. And Beans is somewhere, the cat. Anyway, thank you. Love you. Click that video over there. It's a banger. And I know bangers. That was a bang. See you, Valenti. I just told you, if you're here live, stay. We got to keep on going, you fucking asshole. Ro is an atheist, and I love him. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck if he's an atheist? Oh, God. I don't believe in God. What the fuck? Why are you tweaking? All right. Dirty Donald. That's the thumbnail. All right. So we got to have Epstein's face as the background and a panicking Donald Trump and Dirty Donald. You like that? Thank you very much, Matthew. You like that? You like that? Guys, just stop fighting about religion, you fucking assholes, please. No fucking fighting about religion. Do that in your own fucking single 1v1s. God damn. All right. I gotta get Jeffrey Epstein. Dirty Donald. We gotta get a pic of Jeffy. Which one? Which one? This one. This one. And I'll put it in black and white. I'll put it in black and white. Yeah. All right. Valenti VOD, episode 291. Okay, and now I need Donald, like, Scared? Donald Trump. Scared. Which one? I don't think any of these are that good, particularly for what I'm talking about. That one's kind of good. Is this real? Is this real? It's copyrighted, but that's so funny. It doesn't set them. It's not the right tone. How about this? Oh, this one. How about this one? Yeah? How about this one? Yeah? That's all we needed, I think. All right. Canva. Time to make a thumbnail, motherfuckers. Mrs. Luigi. Mrs. Luigi. All right. I need this and this. Edit. I want this in black and white. Yup. All right, thanks for the gifted membership. Appreciate you, Lizard. Cody Gadaver, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The concentration camp is so fucked up. Yeah, that shit had me tweaking when I was first reading it. That shit had me straight up fucking tweaking. As one should. As one should with that news. Oh, wait, no, he's Donald. He has a black soul. So I gotta make him like this. And then I need me. And I think I want me laughing in this one. Okay. Thanks for the $1, Matthew. I appreciate you. All right, so we're going to go with Dirty Donald. Yo, you like that? You guys like that? I think that's kind of crazy good. Should I change the colors? Because I think I should change the colors. Let me get rid of me so you can see it. Hold on, let me get rid of me. You like that? Yeah. Yeah. Add a circle. Fuck you mean? Add a circle. His eye peeking through is good. Yeah, I know. All right, Dirty Donald. That's going to be one. We got to make 3 of them, guys. We got to make 3 of them. Calm down. Calm down. All right, that's one. Now we just changed the text 2 more times. So Dirty Donald. How about that? He's back. Yeah. There's 3 of them. Don't worry, I'm not going back. We're making 3 of them. How about, all right, fine. How about Donnie? Donnie Diddle's kids. How about that? Donnie Diddle's kids? Is that too much? No shot, YouTube's... Yeah, no, you're right. That may be too much. Donnie. How about that? All right, Dirty Donnie. We'll try that. All right, that's 2. So far, we've got Dirty Donald and Dirty Donnie. We need 1 more. We need 1 more, gang. We need 1 more. How about that? Bang. All right, we got 3. Let's get that fucker uploaded. What's wrong with Donnie with a Y? Why do you want it to be Donnie with an IE? What's the difference? There ain't no difference. Gotta throw the arrow in there, you know? Gotta throw the arrow. Excuse me. Okay. Valenti VOD. Episode 291. Dirty Donnie. That dog won't bark. And Dirty Donald. Thank you for the $5. As soon as Trump won in 2024, my first thought was thinking how Alex Jones felt. What do you think of him? Alex Jones was right about like the what do you mean? Like the totalitarian super government, super surveillance state, brother. And they're going to be overwatching us. They're going to be predicting our future crimes. They're going to be gathering up all of our intel into these supercomputers that are run by these fucking robots. You know, like, but the problem is, as soon as that came and it was under Donald Trump, he was like, it's not even happening. It's not even real, bro. It's not even happening. Like, I don't know. He probably got paid. He probably got a fuckload of money. I mean, we know he lost a fuckload of money when InfoWars got kind of like fucked up and he had to, you know, he got sued for all that money. So I don't know. Maybe he got a deal, you know. I don't know. All right. So the title of this video needs to be Breaking Donald Trump exposed in leaked emails. Leaked Epstein in leaked Epstein emails. He knew all along. Oh, how about Mossad? How's that for a title? Donald Trump exposed and leaked Epstein emails. Mossad. Mossad. How? No. You know what? Let's go. Let's make it even better. Leaked Epstein emails implicate Trump. Not looking good, Donnie. How's that? Leaked Epstein emails implicate Trump. Not looking good, Donnie. Post a vid already, boy. I'll beat the fuck out of you in Minecraft. All right, is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Yeah? All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. New York Times reporters are combing through 20,000 files right now, thanks to Adelita Grijalva. Hope I spelled that right. YouTube notification. No issues with the video. Thank you, Sundar Pichai. Let's get that. No, there is no AI in this video. Yes, I want the video monetized. Dealing with terrible, terrible tragedy. Most recent upload. Okay. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a quick test. Thank you, Lizard. Make sure it starts properly. Donnie Diddle's kids may have just been... Okay. I think it's good. Publish. All right, let's make an ad for it real quick on TikTok and Instagram, and then I'm done, and then I'm off, and then I'm playing Battlefield. So, you know, this fucking piece of shit app. Okay. So Donnie Dumbfuck is getting leaked in all of these emails from Epstein, where not only are they implicating him, and not only does Donald Trump, you knew all along. Not only did you know, you were it. You were the shits. You didn't know about the shits. You were the shits. Like 20,000 fucking emails and files. Oh, no, it's not 20,000 emails. Is it? Is it? I don't even know. It's a fuckload of them. New York Times has this article. It's fucking insane. I have a subscription, so I've been covering it on YouTube Live. I also pre-recorded it, so you don't have to be there for the live, but you should be there for the live. Adelita Grijalva, when she got sworn in during her speech, she's like, yeah, first thing I'm doing is releasing the fucking Epstein files. First thing I'm fucking doing is releasing the fucking Epstein files. That's me. That's me. If I ever got in there, that's me. First thing I'm doing, defunding Israel. What? And so, new video, all about this. It is way fucking worse than you could think. Not only that, they were also just like, yeah, no, Donald's gross and stinky. So, it's really fucking funny. Go to my YouTube. Go to YouTube. Banger. Hold on. Go to my YouTube. There we go. All right. This just got serious. File. New YouTube video. Guys, you know it's serious when I go live this late at night, right? For No Nut November, you guys are out of your fucking mind. You can't watch Valenti videos and participate in No Nut November, and I can make sure of that because all I have to do is this. Goon mode. Oh, that's not goon mode. is this. Goon mode. Una mattina mi sono alzato, bella goon, bella goon, bella goon, goon, goon. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato invasor. Love the haircut, thank you very much, I appreciate that. You guys like goon mode? Pretty sick, right? Pretty sick. A tear just ran down my thigh. Alright, let me get this up. Dude, I know somebody's gonna be like, is that Mao Zedong in this video? Alright. Hell yeah. My cat is watching you. Did it work? Did that fucking work? Did that fucking work? Rude. Let's get Chris a ruby play button. When's the next one? What is it? Silver then gold? I don't know. All right, guys. This is my first stream. I'm so happy. Well, this is the end of the stream. I usually stream for like 2 hours at like 10:30 in the morning. But I'm thinking about doing some prime time streams every once in a while. I feel like this is a good one. A nice prime time stream, right? Bang on. You know what I'm saying? This is a pretty good one. I could do these every once in a while. You know, it's good fun. It's a whole different energy this late at night, you know? Bye, Chris. Bang on. Later, Shag. Later, everybody. You have a good one. Stay handsome. Goon. I wonder how many people left. And now it's just us. How many of them do you think left? A couple hundred? They don't know what comes next. They don't get to see what comes next. Because what comes next is goon mode. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You just gave me psychosis. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Later, guys. Thank you for the $5. We love Primetime Valenti. A little Valenti After Dark, if you will. Yeah, VAD. Valenti After Dark. All right, guys. I'm out of here. 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 Bye. Later, guys. And then they left. And then it was just us again. No. I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off. I'm done. I'm out of here, guys. And what of our slain goonrads? Goonrads? Would you say that about them? Were their nuts meaningless? They were not. They serve as an example to us all. The anguished gooners. The courageous gooners. Their nut has meaning because we, the edging, refuse to stop gooning. And as we ride into goth mommies, we expect our successors to flick our taint. Because my gooners do not buckle or yield. when faced with a goth mummy, my gooners push forward. My gooners scream out. My gooners come. No, fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. This is fucking demented shit. This is fucking demented shit. Joseph Stalin. Bye, guys.